Hello everyone! Welcome back to another bullet journal video. Today I'll be setting up my reading journal for April, and I decided to go with a simpler theme this time around. I'm just going to be using this mint colored Tombow dual brush pen. I believe the number is 243, as well as this Staedtler Fineliner. I've also got a lot of washi tape in this color, so I decided I'll try to use as much of it as possible without overdoing it. I also recently got these graph paper notebooks, and I was really itching to use them, so I went ahead and incorporated some of that paper into my setup this month. I'm kind of going back to my more scrapbooky vibes that I used to have, and I'm definitely not disappointed. There's not a whole lot to say about the theme itself, honestly, because it's pretty self-explanatory. My first two pages are going to be my TBR and then my books read spread, where I'll just list all the books that I've read. If you're a returning viewer to the channel, you'll probably notice that the desk that I'm filming at is a lot different than the one I had before. Honestly, it's the same exact desk. I went ahead and ordered a roll of contact paper and redid the top of my desk. This is originally a black desk, but the surface of it has a lot of scuffs and scratches, stains. It's nasty looking. So almost a year ago, I went ahead and put wrapping paper over it, and that's the background you guys are used to seeing. But that was getting all torn up and it had marks from my markers and whatnot. You know, it's wrapping paper, and it wasn't even the sturdy type of wrapping paper. So I decided it was time to retire that, and I went ahead and got some contact paper because a roll of it is actually pretty cheap. It's only like $7 or $8, and I still have some left over after this. I decided to go back to having my desk being black simply because I like the way it looks. But I did go ahead and get black contact paper that has like this wood grain to it. The original desk was just solid black. It didn't have any texture at all to it. But I thought having the wood grain look would add a little bit more to it. So yeah. $7 and about an hour and a half of work later, and my desk is looking brand new. And honestly, I'm really happy with how it looks. I've been actually wanting to work at my desk for the last few days, and it's just been great. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. On the next set of pages are going to be my pages read spread. And basically, it's kind of like a reading tracker as well as tracking the number of pages that I read. I did not plan this page out ahead of time, and you'll see later that I paid for that mistake. But basically, I'm planning out and going to draw out 31 circles across the top half, as well as another section on the bottom half that is also 31 circles, or it's supposed to be. In reality, I ended up with 30 on top and 32 on the bottom, so that's lovely, but I didn't notice that until after I'd already put ink on it, so my fault for not double checking my work before putting ink on it. Anyways, the top section is going to be for the number of pages that I read in physical books, and then the bottom section is going to be for the number of pages I read in ebooks. If you saw my setup last month, you know that I only did a single one where I tracked the pages of any format of book all on one tracker. And that's just because I wasn't reading very much at all, and I had no intentions of reading ebooks or audiobooks that month. So yeah, I knew that I didn't need to waste a whole bunch of space on 2 or 3 different trackers. But this month, I'm going to be continuing a book series, and the rest of the books that I own already in that series are in ebook format. So I know I'm going to be reading some ebooks, so I decided it was worth giving it its own tracker this month. And instead of doing one tracker per page, I decided to do them horizontally and split the journal in half that way, just to change it up a bit. So that's basically all there is to say about this setup. I wouldn't say it's my favorite setup in the world, but it went a lot better than I thought it would, considering I didn't plan anything out at all other than picking out the marker colors. So I wouldn't call it a fail. I think it turned out alright, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. But that's all I have for you today, so I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!